Good day everyone. Welcome one and all to my channel at Women Incorporated. Today we are very happy to have Mrs. Anjana Baruah Sharma on my show. She is a dynamic lady having worked at Indian Oil Corporation Limited for over 3 decades. She has held multiple roles as a communication and human resource professional. She has presented papers at Czech Republic Prague and Guangzhou, China on women empowerment. She has been the secretary of Women in Public Sector, Guwahati. She is married to Mr. Uttam Sharma, who is an architect by profession, and she is a proud mother of 2 sons. Her elder son works in a media house in Guwahati, and her younger son works as a technical and business consultant at Singapore. Her last held title at IOCL was Chief General Manager, HR. So here we have Anjana Baruah Sharma on my show. Welcome Anjana to my show. How are you doing today?
Thank you, Shreya. I'm very fine, and I think it was very welcome shower. So, the hot and the humid weather of Guwahati has cooled down a bit.
I know, I was just going to ask you, how you've been coping with the heat and humidity.
Yeah, I think yes. Of course, I'm very happy because I love gardening, and then my garden plants will now be very happy with this shower.
Yes. Okay. Anjana, what made you choose a career in human resource?
Well, actually, in fact, I had done my pre-university science from Cotton College in science. I love interacting with people and being with people, working for people. So I thought human resource would best suit me.
Okay. Considering human resource have various sub-functions, what were your focus of expertise?
Well, I joined Indian Oil as a communications person.
Right.
But as years went by and I had moved up, so I looked after learning and development. I looked after recruitment. I looked after security. Looked after I forgot. Yeah.
Well, Anjana, I believe I have been through your profile earlier and I happen to see that you were also part of corporate social responsibility.
Yes.
Right. So, corporate social responsibility, CSR, is a big thing for every organization. So, could you tell us a few CSR initiatives undertaken by you and your team and how important you think CSR is in every organization?
Oh, CSR is very important, and the government has done well to ensure that all companies contribute towards the society in some way or the other.
Yes.
In fact, every individual should do that.
Yes.
So, corporate social responsibility at our corporation involved thematic work on environment upgradation, protection,
Okay.
Education, employability,
Right.
Arranging for potable water,
Okay.
medical health facilities,
Right.
etc.
Okay. So, Anjana, what have been your key achievements during your professional tenure?
Shreya, I must tell you, when someone works as an HR professional in a company, there are a number of areas one has to look after.
Right.
Recruitment to get the right people for the job.
Right.
Then learning and development, train them up to
Yes.
desired levels.
Yeah.
Then security of the installations. Then corporate social responsibility.
Right.
Then corporate communications, industrial relations.
Yes.
A whole gamut of work. So
Right.
you keep doing well, you keep looking after all these areas.
Yes.
And if you do well in the productivity is good, so that's your achievement.
Right. Absolutely. I completely agree with you. Okay, so what's life been like post retirement, and what are you up to these days?
Okay, post retirement life has been really, really good,
Mm-hmm.
because working in a company, it's not just 9 to 5, it's more than that. 9 to 5
Right,
is the official timing, but
correct.
then after that, it's, you have to catch on with the day's activities, so you're there to another
Right,
2 or 3 hours later than 5. And but so it's a very stress free life.
yeah,
And but we have just started a wellness center for senior citizens.
okay,
um, and we started in August 21.
okay,
Yeah. So
all
and
right,
we've called the wellness center Sukhina Bhavantu.
okay,
It's a Sanskrit term
okay,
denoting you'll be happy here.
all right, that's quite nice. What was the reason behind establishing Sukhina Bhavantu?
Okay, um, by 2050,
Hmm?
Shreya, the world's 40% of the world's population would be above 60. So we have
Absolutely,
a senior citizen,
right,
citizens all over the world
right,
would contribute to 40% of the population.
right,
And so the government and the society must think that uh, its citizens must be a happy lot. And after retirement, especially the people who have been working,
right.
they will be out of interactions with the normal people they have in the office or in their
Exactly,
workplaces.
right,
Yeah.
right,
So they tend to be lonely, and they will not have people to talk, to
right,
communicate.
right.
And this loneliness will start
Taking a toll on the
taking a
health.
toll on their health.
Right.
And then mental health is very
Very,
important
very important.
to keep the physical health going.
Going, right.
Yeah.
For my audience to have a better understanding, Anjana, could you tell us how Sukhina Bhavantu is different from any other old age home?
Yeah, in an old age home, you have people who are staying at the premises and
Right.
being taken care of.
Right.
And mostly, I'd say mostly, who the children who do not have, you know, um, do not have avenues for otherwise looking after them.
Them, right.
Okay.
Mhm.
And but at Sukhina Bhavantu, we started off with a daycare center.
Okay.
People don't stay at home, stay
Okay.
here.
Okay.
So we're starting off with a daycare center where the children can keep their elderly parents.
Right.
And the parents and the senior citizens, their parents, mothers-in-law, fathers-in-law, mothers, fathers, can spend quality time, playing games, watching movies together,
Right.
singing and dancing, and and their health is checked. We have two nurses,
Okay.
and so they check the blood pressure and the sugar,
Yes.
and they're taken care of for the day.
Right.
Okay. And mostly, as I was telling you, it's very important that people communicate with one another.
Yeah, that's very important.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
loneliness just takes a toll.
Yes, loneliness takes a toll, and
Right.
that leads to depression and
Right.
things
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And many mental health issues crop up as they age.
Yes.
So audience out there, I'm sure you must be hearing out that mental health of our senior citizens, parents, grandparents, everyone needs to be taken care of in a way that best suits them, and they are all happy in their mind, body, and soul. Well, Anjana ma'am, any final message to my audience, keeping in mind majority of them are women?
Um, I must congratulate you, Shreya, for starting this Women Incorporated.
Thank you
And
so much.
yes, so I'd actually, I always shared it with my ladies in the office,
Right.
that women have lot of problems, multifarious problems,
Right.
which and they have problems. What I'm trying to say is that you have to do well in the office as well as take care of the homes.
Home. Absolutely.
So, and there are various problems with expectations from everybody.
Yes.
And of course, the society is changing, but still, it's slowly accepting that women are working. But I feel that when we have these problems, and everybody must know that everybody has problems.
Right.
No person in the world is without a problem.
Yes.
So when the problems are shared, and all problems are unique,
Yes.
you know,
Every problem is different from one
different
another.
from
Yes.
So the thing is, it is very important for women to share with one person at least.
Yes.
So it lets go of all the stress.
Very true.
Yes.
Very true.
And of course, to do well in life, and not say only career,
Yes.
one must be upright. One must value the values which you have been brought up with.
Absolutely.
In today's society, it's a lot of dwindling of these values.
Yeah.
But I still feel that there are a lot of people who still value the values of integrity, honesty, and doing good to people.
Very true.
So these little tenets, and love for people,
Right.
kindness for people.
Right.
I may sound very idealistic, but I think these are the basic values which we have been brought up with.
Absolutely.
And we should follow this for happiness of oneself and for betterment of society.
Okay. Thank you so much, Anjana, for taking time off your busy schedule to be on the show. We wish you and your family the very best in life. Signing off. Toodles.